Hi guys, this is Dave Bauer from CruncherHealth.com and CruncherHealth.net. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I just did a blog a couple weeks ago when the best time to work out is, and it's in the morning right after you wake up. You just got through stretching a little bit, maybe put 15, half an hour, maybe an hour worth of workout. Now you're looking for a good breakfast idea, maybe some suggestions. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go through the different box cereals, or we're going to go for cereals. We're not going to touch some of the other things. So most of us probably when we were growing up, or not too recent, we're eating foods like this. Basically what we're looking for is foods that have very little sugar, some protein, quite a bit of fiber, and less sodium. Now if you look at Cinnamon Toast Crunch, we have a lot of 220 milligrams of sodium. It's only 130 calories, very high in sodium. Dietary fiber is 1 gram, which is meaningless. Sugars is 10, it's very high. You look in the food, the ingredients, the second ingredient is sugar. Very bad choice. We have mini wheats. Again, excellent source of fiber. It has a lot of nice things, but it's high in sugar, 12 grams, and also it is partially hydrogenated oil. We don't want this, that's no good. Here's a good one, Cheerios. Very whole grain, guaranteed, may reduce the risk of heart disease. Now what do you associate with heart disease? Bad blood pressure, and that's caused by sodium. Here again we look, it's supposed to be very good for you. It's 100 calories per serving. 170 of it is milligrams of sodium, which is bad. Fiber's bad, it's only 2 grams. Very high in sugar, it's got 9. And protein is 1. So it's a poor choice. Here we got Fiber Plus. It's supposed to have 35% of our fiber. But again, we're looking at it, it has a lot of sugar, and it also has sodium. That's what you're going to get with a lot of these box things. You're going to get processed foods, you're going to get sodium and sugar, and sometimes you're partially hydrogenated oils. Now, to get to the next stepping stone, I thought I was doing better. I got cream of wheat, Quaker oatmeal, I went with organic cereals. Here again, when you look at it, you start looking at the label. Once you have, I wrote a post on nutritional labels that should raise a red flag. You have all kinds of ingredients. Here again, sodium 270 milligrams. And after you eat a lot of these ingredients with stuff that you don't even know how to pronounce, or all chemicals and stuff, it's surprising we're not going to be buried in a hazardous waste dump somewhere. That's not good. Cream of wheat the same way. It's got a lot of sodium. And now as far as these things, I thought these were good. They're organic, okay? They have they're high in sugar again, but it has very low in sodium. It's very good in fiber. But the problem is the calories. Now how many of you come, get your bowl of cereal, you open it up, and this is sort of like portion control here. You kind of go and you pour a whole big bowl out here for yourself. Okay, we got a bowl of cereal. Now if you look at it, the serving is 3/4 of a cup, and you're talking 260 calories, alright? We're going to put this back, we're going to estimate it. Don't worry, I'm the only one that eats this, and sometimes I don't. That's 1. That's 2. It's 2.5. 2.5 servings here. That's 260. That's probably close to 700 calories just for this bowl of cereal. So it's kind of high. A lot of sugar. This is another one that we're going to skip. Now we're going to go on to what I like to build my own. It's like building a house. What? Oh crap, I got to go to a commercial break. This is being brought to you by Nuts Online. A lot of the stuff I get for nutritional needs are from there, whether it's cocoa nibs, cinnamon, flaxseed, your raw nuts, seeds, beans, they have it. Give them a try. Okay, we're back. Now back to making our own cereal. There's all kinds of different goodies here. And some of these I haven't opened up, but there's cashew, 7 whole grain. What we're looking for, absolutely no sodium, dietary fiber 6, no sugars, a lot of protein. This one here is really good. Here's another build, what I consider. These are building blocks. This is the main staple. 10 grain hot cereal. Again, we're talking a lot of dietary fiber. There's no sodium and there's no sugar involved in this. Here we go, steel cuts. This is another good one. Again, we're getting fiber, we're getting protein, we're not getting any of the sodium, we're not getting sugar. We don't want to put sugar or sodium in, and then we're into this class. Here's Quaker oats, steel oats. That's another type. This one here we have to cook, whether you want to cook on the oven or do a quick one in the microwave. Here's another oat bran. Again, we're looking for stuff with no sugar or no sodium, and we want to get some a little bit of protein, and we want to get fiber. Fiber's important. Here's another one. Again, from it's Lots Mills, multi-grain. It's another one that's in the same category. Here's another good one. I don't have it out. Oh, there it is. This is from a country store, an Amish country, 7 grain, same thing. We're looking for wholesome grains that haven't been contaminated, being processed with these types of foods. Now, when we start, I'm just going to go through a real quick and easy one. Oh, here's my oatmeal. We're going to just do a quick and a cheap one here. This one's in a microwave. We're going to go ahead, take our little cup, put it in here. And what I like about doing my own, you can sear it, you can do all kinds of different things to it. I already boiled my water. We got goji berries from the Sunline. We're going to start soaking these in here. We'll take maybe a little bit in our hand, put them in here a little bit. Excuse me for a minute, I forgot the spoon. You know what's cool is I make my own almond milk, soy milk, what have you. This stuff is called Okara. This here is the stuff that was in the strainer. I'm going to add this because what it does is it gives me some benefits of some almonds and also makes it a little bit on the milky side. What we have here is cinnamon sticks. I put my own up. So again, I like to put a little bit in here because they're a little bit hard. I want to soften them up a little bit. We're going to mix all this up. Then we're going to do my fillers, not their fillers. We got different types of flax seed. There's one here. There's a ground milled here. Here's some of the flax seed that comes in seeds. I'd rather get them in the seeds. Grind them up. You can get a magic bullet. It does a beautiful job. What I like to do is take it and we'll add a tablespoon in it. Just a little bit. Now we're going to go to, there's so much stuff here. Some wheat germ. We're going to add a little bit of wheat germ. Wheat germ has a lot of, some fiber, some protein. We're going to do the same thing with some psyllium seed. Okay, so now what we're going to do is pour for the gojo berries. They come dried. I'll put it in there. Mix it up a little bit. You can also, and that's sort of like the cement. We put the different types of the flax, the psyllium. We can also put the organic cocoa powder to make it chocolate. Wheat germ. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a topping on here. We can also put bananas. We can put some blueberries in here. What I like to do is put some of these dates in here. That's my sugar. Dates. You can also put a little bit of honey in here. Raw honey. Like I said, you can use different types of berries. You can use like oranges, maybe pineapple to make it sweet. We're trying to sweeten it up naturally. We're not going to use any of the white sugar, brown sugars, what have you. Now what we're going to do, as I mentioned before in another blog, this is cocoa nibs. We're going to just go ahead and sprinkle some of those on there. Now we have some hemp seeds. This here is ground up hemp seed. This has got a lot of protein, and we're going to just put a little coating of that in there. And also walnuts are very good for you. I already went ahead and crunched some up, add a little bit of this, and we got one heck of a healthy cereal. Minus the sugar, minus the sodium. We got a lot of fiber from the different, from the flaxseed, from the hemp, from our different berries. So that's a good way to have one heck of a good breakfast. That's it for now. Take it easy. We'll see you again. Bye.